Well, if you guys didn't know already, Aaron Gordon has his own signature shoe, and they're actually pretty impressive. Yo guys, what is good? Zakaragi back at it again for another episode of Toilet Reviews, where we'll be going over the 361 Degrees AG4 Soar in the Be Water colorway and the Ice Blade colorway. So without further ado guys, let's get straight into this review. So this is the premium version of Aaron Gordon's fourth signature shoe, and I've known about his line with 361 over the years. I've seen a bunch of reviews and whatnot, but I've never had a chance to try them until now. And a big thank you goes out to 361 for sending over the shoes. I really do appreciate it. They even were kind enough to send over this t-shirt right here. So thank you to the brand, but as always, I'm gonna give you guys, the viewers, my full and honest opinion because that's just what I do over here. And so far so good performance-wise, and I love the look and design of them. And the Bruce Lee shout out on the Be Water pair is awesome, and the Ice Blade colorway is just super clean. They also come in like a pretty cool box as well, with a space theme and a see-through cutout similar to the Puma MB01 box. So these retail for 150 bucks US or 210 Canadian, and that may seem like a lot, especially if you haven't tried anything from this brand before and you want to try them out and take a chance on them. But trust me, once I go over all the tech that the shoe has to offer, you'll see that you get what you pay for when it comes to these shoes. So starting with traction, on both pairs I have the solid rubber option, and we have an insanely grippy looking spiral herringbone traction pattern, and this looks hella aggressive. And you already know you're going to get some great multi-directional coverage with these, just based off of my experience on the 2 indoor courts that I've taken them on. They've been pretty damn grippy so far. So one thing that I find to be interesting about the outsole is that when you start at this middle point right here and you go towards both ends of the shoe, the grooves of the pattern gradually become more widely spaced apart and deeper as well, and then the actual herringbone pattern itself becomes thicker as you go towards both ends of the shoe. Now these thicker parts are definitely more sturdy and less pliable, but when you go towards these middle parts right here, the herringbone is more pliable and softer. So if you were to take these outdoors, I don't know how they're going to hold up because certain parts of the shoe will last longer than others, but if you plan on playing at these indoors, then I'm sure you won't have any problems at all. And you'll also notice on the outsole this TPU piece that's protruding outwards, so that's there just to help with some extra support for the shoes. Now onto cushioning, and it's probably my favorite aspect of the shoes. So we have a drop-in midsole setup, and the foam used is what the brand calls their Quicotech foam, which kind of reminds me of Boost and Boom, just based off of how the foam looks and feels. So I'm gonna assume this is probably an eTPU type of foam. So this drop-in midsole has a 5mm heel-to-toe drop, and it features the brand's quick float system, which essentially is a combination of this nylon footbed right here, as well as a carbon fiber plate, which the brand refers to as a Soar plate, sandwiched in the middle of this drop-in midsole right here. So the way that the carbon fiber plate is implemented is something that running shoes do in order to give you some more bounciness and responsiveness within your stride. And when you get these on feet, you notice the comfort right away. You get a nice plush feeling, but when you actually start playing in these and you jump up and down in them, that's when you'll really notice that bouncy and responsive feeling. Like, it's unreal how it feels with every jump that you take. You feel like you got some springs on your feet, and it's really similar to that of the Wave 10 and their bottom loaded shank plate setup that they have. Now moving on to the materials, what we have here is a woven upper that features the brand's carbon critical yarn material. So this material is supposed to be more lightweight and breathable while also being extra durable at the same time. So we do have some fuse overlays on the high wear areas just to promote some durability. And then when you get to the lateral side of the shoe, I'm sure the first thing you'll notice is this massive Aaron Gordon logo, as well as this TPU wing right here, which really helps with the support, especially when it comes to the lateral containment side of things. Now, when it comes to this tongue area right here, first things first I want to point out is the lacing system. It's what the brand calls their quick lock system. And then when it comes to the tongue itself, we have a breathable mesh material. And my one issue with this is that I feel like it's a little too thin for my personal preferences. I would have wished it was a little more thicker in helping and relieving some lace pressure. Not that I really notice the lace pressure when I lace these up, but like I said, just my own personal preference. And my favorite part about the tongue is actually this holographic logo right there that features a 361 branding as well as Aaron Gordon's logo. Kind of reminds me of a Pokemon card. And then we also have this pull tab right here to make it a little bit easier to slip these on and off, being that this is a high top shoe. Now when it comes to sizing, it's a little tricky because the shoes do fit a tad bit longer, but I still would say true to size would be best. For me, I still have my same US 10 and they're a little bit longer in the toe area, but nothing that I need to go a half size down for. But if you really want to get the best possible, most accurate sizing for your foot, do what the brand recommends and measure an insole that you like the sizing of, and then take that measurement, go on the brand size chart and find that corresponding size that goes with that measurement that you took. That will ensure that you get the most accurate sizing for your foot, so you don't need to take any risks with returns or anything when you order online from their website. But overall guys, for my first time trying a shoe from 361, I'm pretty impressed so far. So stay tuned for my performance review. I'll hopefully have that up very soon. But comment down below and let me know what you guys think about these shoes. If you've played in them before, share your experience with everyone in the comments down below. But we're at that point in the video now. It's time for hashtag Zacharagi, what you rockin'. So for today, I got the Wave Weight Flash right here. This is their new budget model, and it's a lifestyle shoe, not a basketball shoe. It literally says on their website. But that is it for today, guys. I appreciate all of you for watching. I'm signing out. Peace.